Hello there, welcome to this channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about why so many luxury brands are terrible at e-commerce. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more intriguing videos like this, and be sure to watch this video to the end. Without further ado, let's dive into it. Luxury brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Fendi, Hermès, etc. have been attempting to enhance their online presence and e-commerce operations lately. This transition has been influenced by two significant factors. 1. The rise of digital native spending power. Most luxury purchases will soon be made by millennials and Gen Z. The expectations of these generations are very high in terms of social, multi-channel, and digital experiences. 2. The COVID-19 pandemic of 2020 to 2022. Brands that had previously relied significantly on in-store sales now have to figure out how to provide luxurious experiences to customers who are unable or unwilling to leave their homes. For instance, Kering, the parent company of Gucci, saw a 72% growth in e-commerce sales in 2020. The interest of luxury brands in digital strategy has suddenly increased as a result of these two factors. But the majority of those brands find it difficult to improve their online presence while upholding the fundamental principles of luxury. The visceral, behavioral, and reflective emotional reaction levels described by Don Norman are closely tied to this struggle. The value of luxury goods is fundamentally based on reflected emotional appeal. In other words, consumers are drawn to luxury brands because of what their identification with such brands says about them as individuals. Whether or not they are luxury brands, those who concentrate on this reflective level occasionally overlook usability, which is at the behavioral level. Luxury brands are quickly realizing that they can no longer get away with offering subpar digital experiences, even though they may have done so in the past. Now, it's important to define luxury. So what is luxury? Luxury is a complex concept that can mean different things in different situations, making it difficult to define precisely. But for this video, I'll restrict the definition to two categories, namely, how much the products or services cost and how easy it is for people to access, i.e., find and be allowed to purchase them. 1. Mass market. Many people have easy access to these goods and services, which are often produced on a huge scale and offered at fair or inexpensive costs. 2. Premium. These goods or services are provided at prices that are greater than those found in the mass market, and that not all customers can afford. The superior quality or design justifies these prices. To meet demand, the producers of these commodities boost supply as much as necessary. 3. Luxury. These premium goods or services are provided at expensive prices that many customers cannot afford. These prices are partially justified by the excellent quality, but more so by the strong emotional bond that the brand's loyal customers have with it. Luxury companies frequently have cult-like fan bases, and their goods might serve as status symbols. Luxury brands deliberately maintain supply below demand, but many are accessible to those with the means to buy them. 4. Ultra-luxury. Prices at this highest level of luxury are extremely exorbitant, making very few individuals in the world able to afford them. Money, however, does not always ensure access to these goods and services. Frequently, only well-established VIP clients or public figures are given the privilege of purchasing these goods and services. This degree of luxury is meant to be exceedingly limited. A brand may occasionally only fall into one category. For instance, Gap and Target are exclusively mass market, while Lululemon is only premium. In other instances, the same brand could have various products at various price points. For instance, Hermès sells several accessories for a few $100 that are simple to order from their website. They are luxurious, but not ultra-luxurious. However, they also offer the fabled Birkin bag, which can only be purchased by VIP clients upon invitation and costs tens of thousands of dollars. Luxury plays by its own rules. The standards for luxury companies are quite different from those for other types of businesses, primarily because choosing a luxury item is a highly emotive process rather than a rational one. Establishing and defending a brand narrative, particularly one centered on quality and exclusivity, is crucial to luxury marketing. Most brands want to sell their goods to as many customers as they can, but luxury brands need to be cautious about growth. Accessibility and cost both play a role in this. The more individuals who own a product, the less exclusive it is. These companies aim to market to the right people, not to everyone. They are there to define social standing. Because of this, the requirements for luxury occasionally clearly contradict usability. They intend to make consumers earn the product by making them work. The anti-laws of marketing for luxury brands are outlined by Jan Kafferer and V. Bastian in their book, The Luxury Strategy. Some of these guidelines are: keep non-enthusiasts out. Luxury brands must take active steps to ensure that consumers understand and share their values. To put it another way, they shouldn't permit just anyone to purchase their goods. The requirement for luxury brands to limit their customer base is closely tied to this principle. Make it difficult for clients to buy. The average e-commerce UX is the exact opposite of this guideline. This rule is based on the idea that people will value a luxury item more if they have to work hard to obtain it, for example, by looking or waiting for it. Just sell marginally on the internet. In 2012, when these guidelines were released, the writers of the book believed that e-commerce was synonymous with instantaneity, permanent change and actualization, availability, accessibility, price reductions, automation of service, crowdsourcing. Enormous minuses for the sector. To be deserving of a luxury buy, one must work hard. Even though luxury marketing has changed since the luxury strategy was published, these extracts offer insights into why luxury brands have avoided and struggled with digital strategy. Within these brands, there is a strong belief that online shopping is intrinsically anti-luxury. Typical e-commerce strategies don't work for luxury. Finding digital strategy experts who understand luxury appears to be an issue for luxury brands. Rather, they are given conventional advice, which doesn't fit the luxury model. According to Catherine Souza, senior consultant at the Premium Institute, a consulting firm for luxury brands that does research, offers training, and develops business strategies, luxury customer experience and digital are very different from one another. Premium brands hire outside digital specialists with a track record of success in other sectors, yet these experts are unfamiliar with the luxury market or its customers. Although they frequently fail, they believe they can employ the same method and tactics. She recounted the experience of a luxury client that responded negatively to a conversation about taking customer feedback surveys. Their team sought consumer feedback on the customer's experiences. That was met with a comment, "That's awful," from a senior executive. In luxury, we don't request consumer feedback in that manner. This incident highlights a major problem for contemporary luxury brands: how to implement a digital strategy that offers a satisfying user experience without compromising luxury ideals. Souza emphasized the significance of finding the perfect balance. Feedbacks are essential. There are some extremely tactful, considerate approaches to request feedback that can make sense for the company and be consistent with its values. Of course, you can't ask for comments the same way Delta Airlines does when a customer just spent $20,000 on a handbag. Luxury brands are working hard to become more digital, but they are struggling to put their digital strategies into practice in a way that meets the expectations of today's luxury consumers. For it to be effective for their needs, luxury brands must modify common e-commerce recommendations. Unfortunately, many who try merely wind up with unsatisfying internet experiences that fall short of the standards these firms set in their stores. Luxury brands frequently place a higher value on in-store experiences than online ones. Unfortunately, the emphasis on in-person experiences has resulted in a devaluation of online experiences. Research shows numerous instances where luxury consumers wanted to shop online, but were compelled to arrange a trip to a store because of poor digital experiences. Brands continue to prioritize the in-store experience since they don't see many online sales, which exacerbates and perpetuates the issue. The fact that well-known luxury companies have highly motivated consumers who are willing to put up with a lot of inconveniences to buy the products they love makes this worse. But the COVID-19 pandemic and younger luxury audiences made luxury brands recognize that they needed more advanced digital strategies to retain the loyalty of their customers. Luxury brands should continue to put a high priority on in-store experiences. Even though the majority of their transactions are still made in person, they must improve their digital experiences if they want to succeed in the increasingly digital retail environment. And that will be all on today's video. I hope you got value for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting content. Till next time, goodbye.